When COVID hit, a lot happened in my life. I was as far as following the Lord. I mean, I made a new commitment that I was kind of sporadic. I was a little lukewarm at times, which we know God hates, the lukewarm person. And so I made a decision that I'm getting in the Word every day. I'm praying every day. I set a time for it, so I started doing that. And my wife and I, once COVID passed, we were talking about, a guy that I interviewed for my assistant coaching job said, "Hey, you heard of Grace?" And I said, "Yeah." And I said, we were thinking of going sometime. And my wife had met somebody who asked her to go, so we both decided to come here. You got this immediate network of guys who just have your back and who will pray for you and who will be there for you through thick and thin. And it's just very encouraging for me. You know, it's a new church, it's a bigger church, but I don't think you can just sit back and expect things to happen for you. I think you got to get involved and get out there and meet people. So that's another part of the reason I wanted to jump into Fight Club, and it's been everything I've expected and more. The accountability factor with the guys in my group, I couldn't ask for a better group. I don't have another group to compare it to, but Anthony Carr and Jeff Martin were leading our group, and it was just. And everybody in the group has just been amazing. I feel like I've known them for years. And I think one of the biggest things I learned was, it's okay to fail. I think of all the times I've failed as a husband, I've failed as a father, I've failed in other areas of my life. And these guys are going through the same thing I am. And they're fighting the same struggles I'm fighting and making the same mistakes I'm making in their marriage and as a father. And to me, it was just very encouraging how these guys put the Lord first in their life. And that's always been my goal, and I wasn't always great at it. But a lot of great examples that I've found since I've been part of the Fight Club. Being a high school basketball coach, I've actually learned a lot. I've learned that, to build on what I've been doing, I've always cared more about the player than winning and losing games. I've cared about them becoming a better man. And I think what I've learned is that I just don't want to be afraid to share my faith with my players. I mean, regardless of what happens, I'm in a public school, and I've never been afraid to. We've always prayed together. We've done a lot of things like that, but I think I can find ways to be even more effective in those areas. And the other thing is being intentional. Is one of the biggest things in all areas of my life, not just as a basketball coach. The intentional times, the activities where you're making stuff, pumpkin bread or apple cider, or whatever it is you're doing with your family. I've found that I need to be more intentional about those things outside of Fight Club. Going in, that's quality time that you never get back. So, so thankful. Everything about it is intentional. And that's what I love too, because you have to be intentional in seeking the Lord every day, and this has really helped me to do that at a higher level. My name is Scott Radiker, and I am a Fight Club man.